If you are on a skilled worker, health and care, family, student, or refugee route, your voice can shape the final ILR rules. Your response to questions from the UK government could significantly impact your future. A few days ago, the UK government opened a consultation proposing to shift from a time-based settlement system to a performance-based settlement system. Within that proposal document lies a section called Annex B, which includes the official questions the Home Office is asking the public before making any changes to the settlement rules. However, Annex B contains questions that are so complicated that many people may not attempt to answer them. So, let's break it down. Instead of indefinite leave to remain being automatically granted after 5 years on a skilled worker visa, the government is considering a system where migrants earn points based on their behavior and contributions. They are asking whether ILR should depend on factors such as obeying visa rules, paying taxes on time, improving English proficiency, making economic contributions, using fewer public services, and completing civic classes. They are also inquiring whether penalties should delay the granting of indefinite leave to remain for rule violations, such as overstaying, unlawful work, criminal behaviour, or failing to file taxes. This raises the question, should settlement be a reward for good behaviour or a right after years of residence? One of the critical aspects of Annex B is the Home Office's query about whether the duration for settlement should be 5 years, 10 years, or even more than 10 years. They also ask if different visa routes should have varying settlement lengths. For instance, skilled workers, possibly 7 to 10 years, high earners, possibly faster routes, families, perhaps slower routes, students, possibly longer before they can settle. This is why Annex B is important. The entire timeline for how long it takes to establish your life in the UK could change. Another key question, should high earners get faster settlement? Currently, individuals earning over £73,500 can settle after 3 years. The Home Office is examining whether this policy should continue or even be expanded. They are seeking input on the following questions. Should there be additional salary-based fast tracks for settlement? Should this fast track apply for more visa types? Should economic contribution be prioritized over the length of residence? It is evident here that the Home Office is considering making the settlement process more selective. Annex B also addresses the status of dependents. Should spouses and children be allowed to settle at the same time as the primary applicant? Alternatively, should they wait for longer for settlement, prove their own contributions, and earn their own behavioural points? These questions are significant as they will influence whether families can settle together or experience lengthy separations in eligibility. The Home Office is clearly exploring a more individualized behavior-based approach to settlement. Here's the key point. These aren't final rules. However, your response will influence what happens next. You can respond to Annex B even if you're not British or a voter. Anyone can participate. Your voice can truly shape the final rules. The deadline to submit views is 11th February 2026. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who might be affected. I'll be covering more UK immigration updates, ILR rules, and settlement changes, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.